Manchester United have just beaten Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Now let's get into the player ratings. We'll be going through every player. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments. And let's get into it. Starting off with Sen Lamons. Now not the clean sheet that you wanted for him. Couldn't do anything on the goal. But listen, after that I don't think he had any real saves to make. He had one or two which he just claimed, but that was really about it. Not really a threat from any other corners or set pieces or anything. His distribution was alright. But as I said, Le Mans didn't really have anything to do. They had 3 shots on target. And yeah, I'd give Le Mans a 6. I think not the clean sheet that we wanted, but the win. That's another win with Le Mans in net. So again, I can't be angry. So I'll give Le Mans a 6. Left back Luke Shaw, listen, he went off injured. I hope that's not a serious injury because I think he has been pretty good for United. He started every game in the league this season. He's looked pretty good of late. Again, went off, looked like a muscular injury. I have to give Luke Shaw a 5. Didn't complete the game. 24 minutes played, I think it was. He looked alright. Didn't do anything special going forward, so I'd give him a 5. Listen, Maguire, for me, 7. I thought he was fantastic. Gessand and Strand Larsen were very, very difficult players because they're physical. And I think Maguire was very, very good and aggressive at winning those challenges. I think he was very good on the ball again today. And yeah, I think it was a commanding performance from Maguire. Yoro gets a 6 from me. I know he struggled at times, and I know it didn't look great from him because it was poor defending on the goal. He struggled on that. He also struggled at times against Gerson and John Larson, but I think what we needed Euro to do today was step in and just do a job, and he did that, and he's a good enough player for United. He was strong, he was physical, played the full 90 minutes, and for me, yeah, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Dalot gets a 6 as well. Again, Brennan Johnson didn't really get anything out of him, didn't do anything going forward, Dalot, which he thought was anything special. Defended well, made a few good clearances, interceptions, and yeah, I'd give him a 6 out of 10. Into midfield, Casemiro again had quite a few chances to score. He had that one sort of volley which came in from across. He had a few headers, a few shots. I think again the red card massively helped him in that second half and the whole team really. I thought Casemiro's performance today was probably a 6 out of 10. Kobe Mainoo as well, for me, gets a 6. I think Mainoo's just looked very, very good. Another 90 minutes under his belt. He was very calm, composed on the ball, intercepted a lot of chances for Palace, defended well. And again, he has a very good relationship with Casemiro, and I think you can see that building, and it's developing really, really well. He looked very good in that midfield today. Bruno in the 10, again, let's talk Bruno because this guy's been fantastic for United. Was that another clean sheet? Not another clean sheet. Another goal, another assist. That takes him up to 19 goal contributions this season. He's 8 assists away from breaking the all-time record. But it wasn't even that. It was his work rate. And listen, penalties have been a problem for Bruno this season, but he converted that one fantastically well in a pressure moment. Has a big part to play in actually winning the penalty. Puts a brilliant crossing in for Benjamin Sesko to get the goal. And again, when you need Bruno to step up, yes, Everton, it was difficult, but that's why you have other players. But you know you're always going to get something from Bruno. And again, a goal and an assist. It was absolutely fantastic, and his work rate was brilliant. And we need the same going into that game against Newcastle on Wednesday. But yeah, very, very happy with Bruno. I thought his composure, I think his quality when he needed it was fantastic. Puts a wicked cross in. And I could have had a few other assists, but he was, especially in that second half, just like the Bruno Fernandes that we know, and he's looked very, very calm, composed in that game. Now on the right in Mbeumo, listen, he struggled. He didn't have many chances in the game, if we're being honest. I think it was a game which largely just did pass him by. He had 1 or 2 chances where he could have scored. But again, put a few good crosses into the box, defended well. It was an interesting decision. I think it was the right decision to drop Ahmad and put on Mbeumo onto his right. I wouldn't say that decision kind of paid off in terms of playing Mbeumo over Ahmad, but I think it was just, it was a 6 out of 10. Oh, I didn't even rate Bruno. I give Bruno a 7.5. I thought he was brilliant today. On the left, Cunha, I give Cunha a 7. I thought he was very good. His defensive work rate's insane. Had a big part to play in winning the penalty, or actually won the penalty. But yeah, he had Munoz on toes for large parts of the game, and he's looked confident, he's looked good, and again, we're seeing the real best of Cunha, and I think that's something that has been quite impressive. I've been so happy with his performances. He's looked calm, he's looked composed, and yeah, he's looked very, very good defensively. So yeah, very, very happy with Cunha. Didn't get a goal or assist or anything, but I think his defensive work rate was impressive, and he ultimately gets the assist for the penalty, which starts the comeback. And Benjamin Sesko, listen, Benjamin Sesko, 7.5, on par with Bruno. Him and Bruno were United's best players today, and I think that's obvious. I think it was a brilliant goal. That's 6 goals in 7. Is it 7 goals in 6 games? I think for SESKO under Carrick. He's looked fantastic. He's looked so calm, so composed. That header was fantastic. Listen, the first half we struggled to get him into the game, but the second half, when you give him that chance, he gets a goal. And yeah, as I said, he's been the best striker in the league this season, and United are unbeaten now. What's that, 10 or 11 games? Takes us into third place. And yeah, I think all in all, it was a very good afternoon. Now let's talk about Michael Carrick. Listen, this guy, what he's done at the club has been fantastic. Takes United into third place, another 3 points. Another goal for SESKO. His management of SESKO has been fantastic, and a lot of the players. And yeah, it's looked so good. The team are looking good. Yes, it looked like our large part United were going to not get the win, but again, we showed that sort of determination in that second half. And yes, the going down to 10 men helped United. But again, we've seen times this season where we haven't been able to capitalise on that, and I think that's something that United did well today. And again, we had 3 or 4 chances to get a few goals. I think we had 11 shots on target, over 2 XG. So yeah, Carrick, for me, what he's done with this team has been fantastic. Another win, 100%. Unbeaten record, 100% unbeaten record. And again, United are into third place. We don't know what can happen this season, but yeah, we take it game by game. It's been pretty impressive under Carrick. I'm sure he's very happy with what the team has done. And again, we move and we go to the next game. That Newcastle game on the week, it's going to be a tough game, and it's down to United to get the job done. But 3 points, SESKO winner. Bruno was fantastic. The whole team did a good job and showed a lot of fight and quality to turn that around. Let's be honest. The first half was not great, but the second half was much improved.